Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Now, this movie is one of the greatest MCU movies out there with a ton of great scenes in it. The movie is about who you can trust and who is a friend or who is a foe. But one scene that stuck out to me was, of course, the speech towards the end of the film. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about the speech on the internet, but seeing this is my favorite scene in the MCU, I felt the need to put it out there. The scene starts off with Alexander Pierce giving his own sort of victory speech. As he takes a sip from his wine glass, you hear Captain America speak through the intercom, or speech system. I'm not entirely sure, but you can hear him speaking through a microphone. He starts off with an introduction and addresses how he is a wanted fugitive by S.H.I.E.L.D. and around the world. He then proceeds to reveal the truth about Hydra and S.H.I.E.L.D. Steve reveals Pierce as leader of Hydra and sets paranoia into all of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. He speaks about putting a stop to Hydra when he knows he might not be believed as he has been hunted by S.H.I.E.L.D/Hydra. But as you are watching, you can see his words are still affecting the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, showing how even after everything that he has been through in this movie, he's still believed to be a heroic figure. You can see agents look around as Steve states that Hydra could be anywhere. You can see them become stiff with fear. It then cuts to a Hydra team killing 2 guards. Steve then says,
"The price of freedom is high. It always has been. And it's a price I'm willing to pay. And if I'm the only one, then so be it. But I'm willing to bet I'm not."
As he says this, the music swells into a triumphant piece. You can feel the hope radiating from the speech. You can see this speech impact and inspire the agents who are in the control room. And this moment is of course followed by Falcon's joke about writing the speech beforehand. Now, this scene has always stuck out to me as a scene not just about hope and inspiration, but about how much Steve is willing to risk for the freedom of the people. He is willing to risk his life for freedom. He is a wanted fugitive, and yet he is still making a speech asking the people to help him reclaim their freedom. He has hope in the people and has hope that they will help him stop Hydra. He has hope that he isn't the only one who will risk everything for freedom. It shows a lot about Steve's character. Steve wants freedom for everyone and is willing to do whatever it takes to achieve that. It is what is most important to him. Now, what follows this scene is Pierce holding the board hostage in a sense, but that part really isn't important to what I want to talk about. After this, it is shown how his speech affected everyone else. Rumlow tells one of the agents to start the launch sequence, but the agent doesn't.
"I'm not going to launch those ships. Captain's orders."
This shows how everyone in the room has been influenced and inspired by Steve's speech. When I first saw this scene, I was inspired too. In fact, every time I rewatch this scene, I'm still inspired by it. Conviction with which Steve speaks with really strikes me and resonates with me. It's an inspiring message about freedom and the importance of freedom, hope, and doing what is right. This belief is a staple of Steve's character. As in Civil War, he states that signing the Accords would be giving away the right to choose, thus losing his freedom. It's a reason why I love this scene, and something that really makes me love and respect the character of Captain America. So that was the end of my little video there. Now, for anyone interested in my channel, which I doubt, sorry, but this is a one-off video so far. I don't intend at the moment to make any more videos, but who knows. Now, this video was made for a reason. A couple of days ago, Nando V Movies and a whole bunch of other movie video essays all released videos titled One Marvelous Scene, where they picked out one scene from all the MCU films and talked about why that scene stuck out to them or why it was great. This was basically my addition to that, and I really do hope that you enjoyed. If you have anything to say, feel free to comment about it, and if you want to make a One Marvelous Scene video yourself, make the video and then just tweet Nando V Movies and you might be featured in the playlist.